What is going on? My name is Mike. This is all about pressure washing. And in today's video, we're going to talk about why customer retention is so important for your ROI, customer loyalty, and the growth of your business. So if you want to learn everything you need to know about customer retention, what it is, how to measure it, why it's important, and how your business is going to improve and grow from it, then keep watching. Okay, so you've started your business. Maybe you've been in business for a while. You've got a great company. You're building a great company, something that's going to thrive, that's going to provide for you and your family for a really long time. You've invested in the knowledge it takes to provide an outstanding service. You've got the right equipment. You know how to use it. You've identified your target market. You're honing in on the marketing that works best for you, driving the most leads into your funnel, and you're starting to see growth, right? Things feel good. Things are looking good, but it's important that you dedicate just as many resources to retaining existing customers as to getting those new customers. And before I dive too deep into this, I wanted to tell you about a free web class that is coming up. Aaron Parker from the Lean and Mean Academy is sharing his story about how he went from $0 living in a van in a parking lot to building a business that is now doing over $250,000 a year. He shares with you 3 secrets that are really going to help your business grow. So check that out. There's limited slots available. Register now. There is a link below. Okay, so we all know about customer service. You got to be friendly. You got to do a good job. You got to exceed customer expectations when you can, but there's more to it than just that. You need to have processes in place from the very beginning that fosters communication, trust, and mutual growth between your business and your customers. Providing value, providing a quality service is expected. Everything else that you can do is icing on the cake. And what's that going to do? It's going to set you apart from your competition. Customer retention is basically your company's ability to keep your customers over a long period of time. It's a percentage-based metric measuring how many customers are retained by the end of any given period. So basically all that means is you want to keep your customers for as long as possible. So they're going to continue to call you year after year and give you their money. Okay. It's that simple. That's what customer retention is. So there are all kinds of things that you can put into place that are going to help you retain customers. And we're going to talk about a few of those here in a minute. But before you begin to consider a retention strategy, you first have to understand what your current customer retention rate is. And in order to do that, you need to pick a time period, and you can pick a month, you can pick a quarter, maybe a year, if you've been in business that long. And the formula goes like this. You take the number of customers at the end of that period minus the number of customers acquired during that period, and then divide that by the number of customers at the start of the period. And then you multiply that by 100. So here's an example because that went really fast. I'm going to keep it pretty simple. So say you start the year and you've got 20 customers. You gain 5 new customers in the first quarter, and 1 customer doesn't call you back for another service that year. So 24 minus 5 is 19. 19 divided by 20 is 0.95. 0.95 multiplied by 100 is 95%, and that's your customer retention rate. So once you know what your rate is, one of the most important things that you can do is go back to the customers that you lost and figure out why they left, why they didn't call you back, and then fix those issues. Customer retention measures your company's ability to get new customers, but also how good you're satisfying your existing customer base. So obviously this creates loyalty. It creates fans of your business who hopefully are going to talk about you, tell their friends, and write reviews, and all of that brings new customers to you. Okay, so it's pretty common knowledge. I've said it before. Getting new customers is way more expensive than keeping your existing customers. Returning customers spend more money. They call you more often. They're going to refer you to their friends and their family, and these are really good things. So if you're able to increase your retention rate by, say, 5%, you're going to see an increase in revenue of at least 25%. Some people see gains of 95%. It's crazy. But obviously, the numbers don't lie, okay? So now let's talk about the things that we can do in our business to help to retain those customers, get that retention rate up, increase our ROI and our bottom line. One of the easiest ways to do this is be responsive. You got to be able to communicate, get quotes back quickly, respond to calls, texts, and emails as quickly as humanly possible. Obviously, you're going to be professional and courteous, but most importantly, be prompt. The next thing is set expectations and communicate those expectations really clearly so your customers understand what's going on. They can get really upset when they think you didn't do what you said you're going to do. So walk them through the entire process and what they can expect. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't overpromise. promise and don't under-deliver, because that is a surefire way to piss people off. People may think one thing, and in reality, that's not what they're going to get, and that's not the service that you provide. So a great example would be something like an oil stain or rust stain, unless you tell them up front that these are going to be additional charges and that that's not going to come up with a traditional surface cleaning. The potential for an unhappy customer is increased exponentially when you don't communicate. So if you're able to do all these things, you're going to keep the customer happy, you're going to build that relationship, and hopefully that translates into a customer for life. Okay, so I'm going to talk about two more things, and that is creating a roadmap for the future of your relationship with your customer, and that can be done in a manner of ways. But the bottom line, communication from the point of initial contact to a week after service, a month after service, 6 months, a year, whatever the case is, you need to stay in front of them. You have to guide them along the path to more business with you. So creating the next step, engaging with them on multiple levels, is going to be beneficial to your business. And the last thing that I'm going to mention is ask for feedback. Ask your customers what it is that they liked about doing business with you. What are the things that they think that you could improve upon? And tell them that it's not going to hurt your feelings, right? Let them know that their feedback, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, is going to help your business grow, and that's what you want. You value their opinion. They're going to help you do a better job for them in the future. So people are going to share these things with you, and don't just listen. Actually take what they gave you and act upon it. So that is really it in a nutshell. The longer you can keep customers, the better it is for your business, the better it is for your bank account. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to check out Aaron's free web class. And like I said, limited spots available. And I hope you have a great day.